definitely crazy. But
Why you feel like she did the most?
because playing Sexy Red at a fucking political rally is not like if she wanted the Democratic Party to seriously like to take her serious, then she should have taken her campaign a little bit more serious. It's one thing to have celebrity like support, but you can go too far with that. I think Bernie like showed that whenever he had all them celebrities. Well, they were backing him, but I feel like maybe he leaned into the celebrity support a little bit too much, and that got
Then
him.
it be the people they pick too. I feel like the celebrities. It be like
That's what I'm saying. Like, Sexy Red, come on, bro. Like, you wanted people to take you serious. Like, they not like,
sexy
oh,
red's my dog though.
they not gonna be like, yeah, we want Kamala in the White House banging Sexy Red through the fucking White House. No, like, they wasn't. The idea of it though was fun, like,
Yeah,
and I feel like that's part of the reason.
I could see that.
But yes, it's showing too much fun.
Mm.
It's a serious time.
So what do y'all do? What y'all gotta put them on y'all pages? What's y'all's Instagram pages, YouTube channels where they can go and follow y'all at?
I'm not on YouTube yet. I will be soon. IG is like my go-to. So like all my like exclusives, like anything that I'm doing, you can find on my IG at all times. And my IG is iconic tonic music, all one word.
Okay, I did.
My Instagram is leg.a.cy, and all my modeling, my casting, and acting is all on that platform. We'll shortly transition.
Could you project a little bit more so they can hear you?
They can't hear me.
You so soft-spoken. I could barely hear you. It's like, no.
Okay, so my Instagram is leg.a.cy, and that's where all my content is. Okay.
All right, so popular feminist topics, according to the AI, is
Not according to the AI.
radical feminism aimed to overthrow the patriarchic structure of capitalist society and free women from traditional domestic roles. So I believe that's talking about pilots, right? Like women being pilots and stuff like that.
What's wrong with a female pilot?
Nothing wrong with a female pilot.
Women can do anything.
We let y'all drive the boats. Y'all should be able to drive the planes too.
We can. That white bitch flew that one plane across the country that one time. Yep. Just like how Kat was talking about that other white bitch that swam across the
ocean.
This is doing shit for free. These white bitches out here doing shit for free. Making strides for womankind. And I support it. But I would need paid to do that shit.
Totally understandable. Totally understandable. Another topic it says is abortion. But we already know abortion is probably not actually in jeopardy with either candidate.
It is.
Really?
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? They're already turning women away in, like, Texas and Florida.
Like, what?
Bitches are having ectopic pregnancies. Their babies are dying outside of their womb, and you actually have to go get an abortion to remove the fetus, or it can kill you. A baby that already died inside of you, you have to go get an abortion for, and they're not letting you do that. They're like, oh, let nature take its course.
When you say they,
the Republican Party is them niggas who overturned Roe versus Wade collectively. And it's fucked. Like, it's completely...
You mean like Republican states? Like, what I'm saying is they're not even in office. So I'm saying like who is they?
Republican states, yeah, like Republican Party, Republican representatives that elected to overturn Roe versus Wade, because it was definitely more Republicans than Democrats.
So they're gonna like do this after Trump gets in type
it's
shit?
It's already being done. They're already...
But that's what I'm like, how?
Because Roe versus Wade was overturned. Roe versus Wade was the controversial case from like the 80s or some shit that established abortion as legal in the 50 states of America. And a couple of years ago, they got Roe versus Wade overturned. which then
Which is while Biden was in, right?
yeah, which is while Biden was
Okay.
in, but it was the work of the Republicans, and Trump was, of course, supporting it. So, like, and I guess that was like what, sometime last year. That's whenever states they instead of making it a national law, they left it up to the states. So that's when it
Yeah.
became some states you can get an abortion in, and some states you can't. And now with Trump taking the presidency, everybody's scared because everybody thinks he's going to make it a national law, the opposite of Roe versus Wade, which is you can't get an abortion, period, whether you need it or not. Because everybody's trying to make it seem like it comes down to, oh, a woman had sex and got pregnant, now she's trying to kill the baby. There's so many other reasons a woman could need an abortion. Like, literally.
True. That's big facts.
Like, that, it's crazy.
So, Lego, how do you feel about PORN?
How do I feel about what?
PORN.
I support it. I stand. Like, as long as you're doing something that makes you happy and it pays the bills and you an upstanding person, like, shoot, do what you want to do.
Why you ask me about that? Like, I give a fuck.
Okay, well, that would be the answer then. You don't give a fuck about
Like, what's your stance? Like,
What's your stance on it?
That's it. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Right, as long as it ain't impacting me. Like,
Yeah, that's why I think this whole abortion thing going on is just so fucking ridiculous to me. Like, why the fuck are you giving a fuck about what anybody has personally to do with a medical procedure? Like, why are we taking away medical procedures? Like, it's supposed to be confidential what your reasoning is. It's supposed to be confidential.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to prove why.
At all, because it's...
Yeah, like, you have to give a reason as to why you need one. Like, you have to tell them what happened and like, that's crazy. But you can go and get some titties. Like, you could go and get some ass, like, with nothing, no psychological testing, no nothing. And that could really fuck your ass up. And you could really just go get some new teeth. Oh, you can go this, that, and the third. Like, get a face transplant, a hair transplant. It's all a basic medical procedure, if you ask me. Well, not basic, but they're all medical procedures. So why does it make a difference?
It's literally a surgery. Like, come on now. We have plenty of surgeries that are going on. I just feel like it's just giving the power away of so many things that could happen.
I always feel like if it was men that had to deal with the circumstances that women do, then, like, laws would reflect that. Like, if men had periods, if men could get pregnant, then there would be national, like, pregnancy breaks at work and, like, fucking, like, maternity and paternity leaves and, like, national, like, you get a week off during your period, because you're a man and you just need that time to, like, gather yourself because you're going through the, like, I really feel like if men went through physically what women go through, then the laws in this country would reflect that. That's fucked up.
It is some fuck shit. I must say. Let's see what they're saying in the comments. Trump won't fix shit just like last time.
He's going to throw money at the country.
Okay, let's just take it off of women for a second. Why were we so okay with him giving police immunity?
I did hear about that. That is crazy.
I just feel like you're saying,
that's
fuck
crazy.
All the protests that we've been going through, fuck all the issues that we've been having in America. Let me just, like, y'all support that?
I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just the stupid male interviewer.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
Trump does a lot and gets away with it because he does one thing. He's very good. Like, he's like a magician. He's very good with showing you one hand and doing something with his other hand behind his back. Like, that's just like how when he was still in the presidency last time, and he fucking brought back concentration camps. He had modern day concentration camps for Mexican children. Not even the adults. For Mexican children, he was separating the families, and the children that were born here were still technically American citizens, but being that they were of Mexican descent, they couldn't just, like, live their lives. No, they sent their parents back to Mexico and just had them, like, in basically mini jail for, like, months. And, like, nobody was talking about it. Like, that wasn't majorly, like, in the news. Like, that wasn't hugely talked about. Meanwhile, what was being talked about was his deals with Russia and this and the third. Like, Trump's very good at, hey, look over here, don't look over here. And that's what niggas need to really be paying attention to. I swear.
Big facts. While we on here, I definitely gotta ask y'all about the state of the female rap game right now.
They're going crazy.
Killing shit.
Female
They're
rappers
going
are finally
crazy.
taking over. They're finally
Literally.
like getting the space in the game that they've been deserved for years, like for years. But it's funny, like I feel like even females in general, niggas in general, everybody hates to like see a woman win, but like to like hear about it. That shit's weird. Like they make it hard for like women to like come up in the industry, but then when they do, that's when niggas want to, oh, I'm a fan, oh, da 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 da. It's like all the work that took to get to that spot is crazy as a woman. But if you a man in the game.
For everybody just now checking in on Facebook, y'all drop a comment, let us know where y'all checking in from. To divulge a little bit though, so we know the female rappers is killing it, like that's known. How do y'all feel about the subject matter of 90% of the music they putting out that's popping right now?
The mainstream.
We don't control the mainstream. I mean, there's so many female artists, and all of them are killing it. That doesn't mean that you have to play that around your kids, or you have to listen to that certain type of music. Like, it is booming. It does sound good when I'm around, you feel me? Like, it's not a bad thing, but you can, what's the word when
They saying in the comments, people already saying Ice Spice is a flop. They already saying Ice Spice is a flop.
Ice Spice been a flop.
Thank you, Ice Spice.
I know
She shouldn't have.
like child friendly.
I feel like when she lost her ass, she lost her career.
That's true. Like Ice Spice is something to look at, and she don't really got like bars. She had like captions. Like she had like little things, one after the other. Ice Spice was never like, she was never really meant to be like a great in the industry, which is why Nicki went so far as to take her under her wing and crown her the princess of fucking rap, because she knew she was never going to be competition to her lyrically as an artist. But Nicki, like, hold up for a second, we got to talk about how girls in the game in the industry and like is against girls. Like, they're not girls, and Nicki is one of them. I don't give a fuck. Okay? She's against other girls in the game being hard and being seen for what they are, and as the mainstream does as well, like they will peddle like the female music that's all about the ass clapping and the coochie popping and all that, this, that, and the third, but they're not showing the other side of their catalog where they're talking about deep shit, where they're talking about anxiety and like depth and fucking being a baby's mom and having this, that, and the third going on in their life. Like, they're not showing you what's real. Mainstream's very much like washed with like what looks good and what's fun. Too much fun. That's exactly what we was talking about earlier with Kamala and shit. Like, Sexy Red, like, you could have used maybe like Glorilla. You know, you could have had like Meg come out.
I think Glorilla didn't perform at none of the joints.
She did, but I'm saying like she could have left it at that. Like, she pushed the box too much with like too much fun. Like, Glorilla has music that, she got that club music, she got that ass shaking music, but she also got that like, oh, like, this is the quality of my character music. Like, she's talking about who she is as a person, rather than what she got or what she looked like. And I feel like for me personally, that's what I'd rather hear about. But the mainstream's always gonna like, they're always gonna push the fun shit, because they'd rather have the masses on some simple shit than on some deep shit.
Dumb mode.
Yeah, like, if you thinking deep, that means you paying attention to what's really going on. So, nah, like, let's talk about fuck nigga free and where the niggas at, coochie pink, booty hole brown. Like, that's what they...
I'm a nigga booty hole. Like, what the fuck? Who said that was okay to just be singing about proudly?
I know, like, and then on the radio, when I was a kid, you wouldn't hear that shit on the radio. Like, he was not... There was, what, coochie pink, booty hole brown, and it's censored out on the radio. I still know what you talk about.
Yes.
They was not playing that.
Still words to this day where I'm like, damn, that was in the song. Because it was
different. They used to play like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar on the radio. Bless you. They don't play that shit. Now they're playing, you know, no offense, but now they're playing like the Nardo Wick and like the Skillet Baby. They're playing like the gangster rap all the time.
Okay, hold
like,
on.
they're not playing that.
In the comments, somebody said Glorilla's trash. I disagree.
Skilla Baby and love Skilla Baby, and he got some deep shit. That's why I was like, no offense, because
I
they play that
with
side, but he got some deep shit.
Yeah.
Glorilla is that girl. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Okay?
Wait, what they say?
Somebody in the comments said Glorilla's trash. Okay, so
What makes you say that?
do you? I don't agree with it. We're not even gonna address such blasphemy. But do y'all feel like we live in a heavily prostituted society?
I mean, sex sells. Our society
For as long as time has been time.
Like
sex sells.
Sex sells.
Yeah,
Sex is.
it's never been a secret. I don't know why. I mean, it's publicized now. Like you just see it now. It's not like it was ever a secret.
Coochie pink, booty hole brown. They got you thinking
for
about
life.
it. They got you thinking about it on the drive to work in the morning.
Oh yeah.
They got you thinking about it at the
yeah.
fucking political rally.
What?
They got you thinking about it in church. They done turned the sexy red songs into gospel hymns. Yes, child. Yes.
Like what?
Yes.
Shit crazy.
They got you thinking about coochie all the time. But it's a man's world. Okay.
So,
That's why I be like,
fuck.
what's going on?
They forgot the song.
They love to see it, but they hate for a woman to do anything, but just be a woman. That's crazy.
Nothing. It wouldn't be nothing. It wouldn't be nothing.
I don't understand.
The ooh and ahs. It's okay.
I told y'all I'm not going to input no opinion in it, but I would say that prostitute. I feel like it shouldn't be pushed, but what do I know? I'm not the Illuminati. I don't know what the fuck
I think
agenda should be and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What you mean? Like you shouldn't be able to like post that you're a prostitute.
No, it's just the fact that it's so. I feel like it's not the right message.
I mean,
I wouldn't want my.
I wouldn't want my. There. I think it's just like what your.
It's what's popping though. Like pussy is popping. I'm saying.
To see that.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with it, but to.
Cause we normalizing
the masses, like
we
it's
normalizing
a trend
it
or something to do is not cool. Like I feel like prostitution. I don't get crazy on me, but I feel like prostitution, just like any fucking job, is a job. Like that's a choice of fucking career. So if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. But don't be sitting here trying to like influence everybody to do it. Like, you know, that's not cute. That's not cool.
Some people might argue that it's the easiest job.
And it's not. You know a prostitute? You ever have a conversation with a prostitute? It's not easy, bro.
Them niggas be struggling for
I lived in Vegas. I got some friends, okay?
Literally, in the head. It scars
It's hard for them, okay? Them girls, they gotta look good
Okay,
all the time.
even though...
Come on now.
Well, I mean... You ain't gotta look good all the time
You
to
don't,
make money.
But if you really good at your job, you gotta show up for work in uniform. You gotta have the dress.
To be
you gotta
successful,
have the
true.
nails.
Money, you better look good. What the fuck?
You gotta play the
That
part.
shit is a hustle.
Then you gotta do the footwork. You gotta
can't
walk
handle
around.
the
You gotta
hustle.
find the niggas that's not cops. Like you gotta, then you gotta sign up to have sexual relations with somebody you don't even fucking know. That's a lot. Mentally, physically, spiritually, that's a lot to do as a woman.
So what are some of the biggest struggles? Obviously, you got friends that confide in you and things like that.
Yeah, I do.
What's some of the biggest obstacles they face, like, in that kind of field? From the outside looking in, because we on the outside.
For like you said, outside looking in. For me, I would say what I've observed, it's like not knowing like when the last time will be the last time, because it's not always something like you want to be like. Nobody want to be a prostitute forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but obviously you doing it because you're in need and you need to make that bread.
Yeah.
You need to make some shit shake.
Bills do.
And then in the world we live in, every day everything costs some fucking money. So it's like, when will it be enough, or when can I stop doing this? And then when you do, it's like drugs. It's also like drugs, because when you get exposed to getting that type of money that quickly, then it's like, yo, I could go work at Taco Bell, or I could go fuck 4 niggas. Like, that's crazy. And it's not good internally for
I don't really know many people that get out of that shit for real. I don't know many people that make it out.
It's hard. Yeah, it's really hard to get out of it once you start doing it. And I feel like that's probably...
Then it's in all the songs. They putting it's like so accessible now. They got...
You got lighter?
Somewhere.
You need a paper?
Yeah, paper will help too.
What y'all think, Chad? Let's see. We got... They push all get a dude's money without telling about the strong possibility of coming across a gorilla trick. What the fuck does that mean?
I heard of that before. It's not. It's like I'm blank.
My man's is using real pimp terminology over. I'm like, what the fuck is a gorilla
Look that
trick?
up real quick.
Okay. All right.
No, I want to talk about
The only
like,
real female rappers is Glorilla and Lotto. But
Glorilla?
they still heavy on the sex selling culture.
No, that's what I'm
like.
saying. That's what they push in mainstream. Lotto got a lot of tracks that's deep. Cause like, I listened to her entire album that she just dropped, and everybody love to hate on Lotto. I swear to God, that album is heat. Every single track on there is heat. Shout out to Lotto though. She really she pulled Drake better than Drake. Like honestly, you gotta hear it. If you haven't heard Shout Out to Lotto, listen to Shout Out to Lotto, and then tell me. You know what I'm saying? Try to tell me she not hard, but...
Oh, yeah, I think I did hear that. Yeah, she was rapping her ass off on that album, bro.
Doichi's hard. Doichi's really slowly becoming one of my favorite lyricists. Rico Nasty don't get her flowers as a rapper because she does rock.
Woo! Rico Nasty is what?
She's a fucking rapper,
phenomenal.
bro.
She's an artist.
She's an artist.
She know how to take pictures. She know how to put the clothes on. She know how to make the hair look good.
There,
like,
yes.
Rico
all that's
is
there.
elite. And they need what?
Fucking No Name. Fucking it's the rappers that aren't getting all the because they don't make music, period, or like barely. That's about ass clapping and all that shit. But those female rappers, those ones like crazy. I say this. Lady London, she hard. Her voice get on my nerves though. But she's one of them female rappers that really you won't really catch her rapping about no. She probably got 2 songs that I've heard where she's referring to any type of coochie or anything on there. She
know how to reword everything.
Mm-hmm.
Very
I would say definitely Doichi. Oh, Doja Cat. Don't get her fucking flowers. She's crazy on the mic.
Oh, ridiculous.
She's
an
fucking
artist
crazy.
as well.
But they always want to give her hype for them fucking goofy songs or songs about
She shaved her head.
Yeah, like you said she shaved her head.
Yeah, that got news coverage.
Mm-hmm. That's why she dropped that
I think
song,
the ability that a woman that a woman that's so beautiful has to be able to make herself ugly is that shit should be studied. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, they got a movement right now for that because of the election turnout.
All right, so Facts by Tone says a gorilla trick is a dude who is looking to kidnap, rob, murder, and in most cases human traffic.
That happened to my
Oh man.
My god sister's little cousin. Facts. They gang raped her and all that. Crazy.
Wow.
Those are risks that you take with that fucking
Izzy Beat say Doja is barely in the game. She's like Tyler, the creator, in terms of visibility. That girl got radio play, boy. Come on, man.
She ain't barely in shit. She been in the game. Don't ever try to play Doja.
She been moved herself in the game. Come on, man. CX. They say,
she showed up to the last awards with a fucking robe. Or no, a towel, and that shit was fun. Everybody hated that shit. I fucked with that shit so fucking much.
Folks said these women shouldn't be allowed in or smoking in a robe room. This is my motherfucking closet, nigga. Relax.
They're niggas
Relax.
Trying to tell women what to do.
Literally,
relax.
Tell women what the fuck to do. Nobody asked you. The fuck?
Goodness.
No, yeah. For the customers, don't worry. These is not y'all robes hanging up around us. This is my personal collection, but I appreciate your concern, sir. Appreciate your concern. We just vibing out. We chilling. All right, so the next topic they got on here. Domestic violence, financial abuse, and preventing one from leaving a dangerous home without a safe space to land. I feel like that shit happen to everybody though. Everybody go through that shit in one way or the other at one time or the other. What you think? You ever been through some shit like that? Oh, you're not allowed to answer that. You're not allowed to have. Okay. Bet. Well, This live is sponsored by Daddy Robes. If y'all don't already know, daddy.boutique, y'all come out, show some love to the website. We got the best robes in the world. Best robes ever made, really. If you look across all the time periods, a lot of the kings and high-ranking officials of the societies back then, they wore robes, okay? They didn't even have robes this motherfucking good, and I promise they didn't have a 3-year warranty from daddycare.boutique, okay? These robes are made in plush, velvet, or vegan mink materials, and hey, check this out. We make them here at the house, you heard me? I'm talking about literally, we are at the location where the robes are made, sourced, boxed, and even, yes, mailed out to your front door. Shout out to USPS. We love the post office. They take great care of us for a limited time. I could save you some money on a daddy robe. All you got to do is at the checkout, when you get to the very end of the process, you pick the robe that you want. Get all the way to the end of the checkout process. All you got to do is put in a discount code, DADDY. You're going to save a lot of money. In fact, this robe right here I got in my cart, originally $777, got me checking out for $299. You understand? So if you want a daddy robe, you want it for the best possible price, best possible robe. Shout out to Mr. Husky here. You want to go ahead and head to daddy.boutique. Get you something warm. I know you feel that breeze. Now getting back to our video. Last topic we're going to discuss today. Now that we got the ganja in our system. At what age did y'all start burning the flower?
14.
Ooh. At 14, I didn't even know what weed was.
Both my parents are potheads.
Mine were too, but I didn't even know. I didn't even know.
First time I hit some weed, it's a crazy story. I don't even care. First time I hit some weed, I was like 8. But first time when I started smoking, because my mom, she not a regular type mom, and we was in Philly. We was visiting my sister's grandma, and my mom and her boyfriend went upstairs to smoke. And we didn't really know what we was either. We called them like green cigarettes. That's what we called. We knew they was smoking something that wasn't cigarette stuff. And there wasn't shit to do in the house.
How'd y'all know though?
Because it smelled different. Like, it just smelled different than the cigarettes. I always knew I hated cigarettes. And they were bad for you. And my mom would be like, I would be like, Mom, stop smoking cigarettes. And she would be like, when she didn't have a cigarette, because she did smoke them too, she would be like, this ain't even a cigarette. It's not bad for you. And I was like, okay. Anyway, when I was like 8, there wasn't shit to do in the house. And so I went upstairs to knock on the door to ask my mom for something to do. And my brother was like, leave him alone, leave him alone. We went up there and we like looked under the door to see what they was doing. My mom opened the door and seen us looking under the door. She was like, y'all so fucking nosy. Y'all want to see what we doing? Hit this. She had us hit a cigarette and a blunt. And we were coughing like we would never breathe again. And I thought I would never smoke. But then when I was 14 and I hit the weed, it's like, yeah, this is for me.
How my boy Cat Williams say, just hit the blunt one time and see if it don't change the perception in your life.
Exactly.
Really do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck, you be chilling. A bitch can road rage you. Okay. Like, let me not smoke.
You got it.
Bitch,
Oh,
who
God.
do you think you are?
She might get
Like,
play bumper cars out this bitch.
Thank you. Well, I got insurance. You want to find out?
I started doing edibles first, and then we start smoking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, chat. This the final segment of the live. Y'all get to ask whatever questions y'all want. Now we got two strong black women.
Edibles, that shit was terrible.
Two strong black women. What
Literally,
questions do
I felt
y'all
like I was
have?
walking on water, and I was
See, that's why. You
Too
blew
much.
You blew your own
Too
high
much.
of being that
why? No,
spoiled.
because the girl, why she gonna give me a brownie talking about something? Yeah, it's just a brownie. You're messy. You're messy. The second time, I had some juice and I drank way too much. I'm in the middle of an Uno game and I'm looking at the cards like, what the fuck? Everybody's just looking at me like, are you good? I'm like, fuck.
Shit is not good.
No, it was not. And what am I supposed to do? None of them knew.
First time I got crazy high on some edibles, me and my brother, did a musical number in the kitchen, and my mom recorded it and put it on Facebook.
That's some shit.
It was literally like I freestyle. It was like a church song. I don't know. It was freestyle, church style though. And my brother was dancing like he was getting down.
Okay.
That was just one of many times because I've had some crazy times. This one time, wait, no, the first time I did shrooms though, I don't know if you ever done shrooms. The first time I did shrooms, we was driving through Cali, and like the mountains looked like they was really making faces, like they was real.
Faces is
they was
crazy.
Real faces. They looked like real faces. Like it didn't look cartoon or nothing. Like it looked like they were smiling at me, like the mountains and the trees and stuff, and it was really nice.
Aww.
I started laughing. Niggas in the front seat was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?" And I was like,
"Sheesh."
Really? See, okay, is a bad trip the same effect? Like as real?
No, I haven't actually had a bad trip. I've had a sad trip. I haven't had a bad trip. Sad trips are the worst. They start crying, can't stop. Same. It's like when you sad drink. Never again. Don't sad drink, you guys. It's not good for you. You know what I want to talk about?
What up?
Because I seen that, I ask people now, because I seen this meme or this reel or whatever. It was real controversial. And it's like, it's so easy. I don't know if I'm saying it right or if I'm saying it backwards, but it's so easy for men to ask women for coochie, but a girl can't ask a man for like, but it's wrong for a girl to like assume to ask that she can ask a man for like some money, I guess. Like, how do y'all feel about that? I don't think I'm saying it right, but how do you feel about that?
So basically, it's easy for a man to ask for cooch.
I think it should be easy for a woman to ask a man for some money just as easy as a man asking a woman for some coochie.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's very. We in a transactional society.
And
like,
see, that's what a nigga said. He was like, it came down to why does it come down to transactions?
It's just a It's like, it removes all of the personality, I don't know. I'm a naturalist, so I feel like even though pussy is a product in many places, I'm just not in support of the transactional objectification of a woman's body. Like, I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people should be having sex because they want to have sex, not because it's transactional.
But then that begs the question: are you the type of man? Well, of course not. I know that, but it begs
I ain't never paid for pussy a day in my life.
Or ask for some coochie.
No, not really.
See, exactly.
I might flirt with a girl, but I'm not gonna ask for it.
Exactly, because a real man or a real woman, when it comes down to it, they're gonna choose to do that. That's what you know what I'm saying, when you want to do. But if
saying a woman wants a man to ask for sex like that?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay.
When they choose to have the sex, it comes down to, hopefully, actually both parties wanting to and choosing to have the sex. It shouldn't be based
consent. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pro consent, but
that's the word.
yeah, big facts. But when it comes down to being transactional, I feel like it's two type of people on this earth. It's only two. It ain't 3. It ain't 7. It's people that participate in that realm, and then it's people that don't. And I feel like the people that don't participate in that realm is going to always be on the other side of the sand. Does that make sense?
I feel like it's valid. I feel like for me, it's like, I will put it like this, just black and white. If I wanted to give you some coochie, I'm going to give you some coochie. Just like if you want to give me some money, you going to give me some money. But if you going to ask me for some coochie, then why can't I ask you for some bread? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't see what the problem is there, because therefore you're asking me to give you something that I'm not giving you, and you're the same thing. It's the same thing both ways. Like,
yeah, I don't think it
because
just,
men see pussy
okay,
as
yeah, but
transactional.
I don't
in
see
itself.
it as like, oh yeah, straight up and ask the nigga like, okay, can I get some money since you asking me for some pussy?
Yeah,
no,
not like that. Obviously.
But if you want to get your nails done, he shouldn't have
that's
no problem paying for your
like
fucking
if
nails.
you like if you,
Like, it's not right.
You can't take a bitch out to eat.
Thank you.
You
I want to
can't,
go
like,
thank
something.
you. If I'm doing extra, I need a little extra.
You want me to throw this thing back, give you a heart attack, and you ain't doing nothing for me, bro?
Make me want to do it. Like,
bro.
I'm just saying, like, make her want to do it. Make her want to do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I want to do it, of course I'm gonna do it.
Thank you.
But if you asking me to do it, well then I'm asking you for something too. Like, what the fuck? And what else can I ask you for? What am I gonna ask you for? Some dick, nigga? I can take that if I wanted to, nigga. Where the bread at? Cause that's what you care about. You don't give a fuck about your dick. Like, what the hell?
Yo, you sound like Pittsburgh.
I'm so Pittsburgh is crazy. That shit gotta chill out.
Yo, you and Art should do a podcast together.
That's my boy. He's funny as fuck. When we be chilling, just talking, our conversations be going like we just be cutting.
Nah, that literally sounds like something Art would say, bro. That's what I'm just like. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all tapping in with us today. This is gonna be edited.
Wait. I just want to say one more thing to touch on that because it seemed like very much from a woman's perspective. If I was a man, or like if a man, the same thing. Look, I don't see why men have any problem being like, well, take me to dinner. I'll take your ass to dinner. If I want some dick from you and I like you and I fuck with you, yes, I will take your ass on a date. Niggas got the game fucked up, but you gotta deserve of a date. You gotta be acting like that. Swear to God.
Definitely do. I feel like men are forgetting that they have to make the woman submissive. Like, don't be talking about why she not submissive? Why you not masculine? Why she not want to?
Well, yes, I say we're the traditional man at.
Yes, please. Like,
yeah, let me want to take your ass out on a date. Let me want to spend some bread on
right.
you.
Let me want to rub your back and cook for you.
Come on, because I'll do it.
Let me want to stay home so you can come home and the house is clean and everything. Make me want to do it. Period. That's surrendering because you give me a reason. Like,
that's so. And go ahead and give them some game on what a man can do to make you more submissive. We in our soft girl era.
Conversation. If a man knows that a woman is based off emotion, the way that you talk to her is gonna make her want to stay with you. If you can't communicate that you're having a bad day and you just don't want to talk right now, and instead of yelling or telling her to get out your face, you're gonna make your girl not want to do shit for you.
Yeah, niggas confuse being vulnerable with being emotionally transparent.
Literally.
Two different things. Two different things.
But would you say that a man is really playing by two different rules depending on if you like him or not? Like, for example, that rule that you just said is not going to apply to a guy you don't even like. Like, if you don't like the guy, then...
Yeah.
If you don't like the guy based off of, like, physical attraction, then yes, he would technically have to step up in that way to make me want to surrender because he doesn't look that good. I'm not going to lie. He would have to provide in a way that the finer men that look too good and don't bring nothing else to the table, he would have to, do some more things that they don't do. Pay for more things, you feel me? Like, be more attentive, show that you care, be more outgoing, be more romantic. Like, if a nigga's romantic, a woman's going to want you. It comes down to romance.
Technically, I disagree with that to an extent because that.
What's your opinion on it?
That leaves room for the finer man to think that he could do less because he fine, and that's never the case.
Oh, it's never the case.
Y'all all gotta do the most.
Okay.
If you want me to do the most, you gotta be doing the most. Period. I feel like it's simple. If you want me to do the most for you, you want me to take you out on dates, plan shit, like show up with that love and care for you.
Yeah, that's real.
That it has to be returned. That all that nonchalant shit is dead, bro. In the 1950s, niggas was courting females. Niggas was spending every morning faithfully, like morning tea with this bitch on the porch just to fucking kiss her hand at the end of the week. And y'all niggas act like, I barely want to talk
courting,
to you.
Courting was a huge thing back. Yeah. Chivalry is not dead.
It is not.
They speaking some real game right here.
Chivalry is on both sides when it is present. When it's present, period. everybody being chivalrous. It's not one-sided. That's where men get, a lot of men these days got the game fucked up because they thinking, oh, well, I'm the only one that's going to be taking niggas on day. Like, no, that's not the case. But if I know I'm going to do it, then I want to know you going to do it too. So the ball's in your court, buddy.
Yeah, but don't let nobody take advantage of your romance and shit. Like, if she's not reciprocating it, then she's obviously ungrateful.
Facts.
Like, that's not all women. Just because one is being using doesn't mean all women are using. I was about to say,
that's when you gotta know when a bitch is using. You gotta know when you gotta pay attention to that, because some females will just like feed into that shit.
Y'all can at me next time.
Okay.
I have I be picking terrible. I be having bad selection skills. As far as like getting used and shit. Tisk.
I could say it comes from like you have to see where a woman is in her life to even want you. Like, if she doesn't show that she wants a man, then there's no... that she's showing you she doesn't really want a man. Like...
That's real.
Men just be acting like they can change that much of shit. Like, you can change... I mean, you can
put it in a different mind.
Like okay, I'm not even going to talk about how the female energy is more dominant.
Woman, every person is, like, able-bodied.
Yes.
So if you're not taking
for what they don't want to do for you, they'll do for somebody else, for sure.
That's true. But what needs to be taken into consideration is how somebody shows up for themselves. So I can't show up. My rule is, and I've learned because I used to do that. Like, I used to get used because I'll take care of a motherfucker. I have a very catering, like, compassionate energy. Like, I do things for people out of love. And I found myself being used. And what you got to pay attention to is, I can't do more for you than you will do for yourself. So if you're not doing shit for yourself like this, like, if I don't even look and see that you take yourself out to eat and all this and this, you know what I'm saying? If you don't do it for yourself, don't come over here expecting me to do it for you.
Literally. And
then demanding it of me after that. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, you could expect it from a person because we're all gonna develop and grow and shit. But yeah, no.
That part is flexible. Yeah.
Yeah, don't be out here just. You better.
Yeah.
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
Hold up for a second.
You always gotta be able to do for yourself. Like, you always gotta be able to do for yourself, and thus that's when you'll be able to do for others anyway.
Yeah, it comes down to love. Like, if you really love a person, you'll really do it for them. A lot of people don't do shit out of love. A lot of people don't want to love. A lot of people just want...
do shit out of control or out of what they will gain.
But a lot of people are born with narcissistic parents. And so they're not really taught how to love correctly and how to handle love and how to even stay with a person they love. Like, it's understandable, but you got to grow up and release shit. To be honest, gotta let shit go. Gotta
break generational curses.
Literally, do better.
Gotta do better than the last generation. That's what it's all about.
Man, cause I know some fine ass men that would be fine if they just, release they issues and shit.
Fine people be fucked up.
Like, fuck. Ain't no way.
Fine people be fucked up.
This is why I love being medium ugly. Indeed.
Yeah, because when you too fine, it's like, I read these books and it showed different perspective. The books where it's a series called Uglies. Netflix just like,
I think I seen some shit on Netflix.
A movie and put it on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet because I read the books, so I'm a little weary. But anyway, one of the perspectives is that when you're pretty, people just like when you're ugly, of course, when you're anything, but people just have a set level of like expectations or like judgments upon you regardless. Like, oh, this pretty motherfucker, they's probably stupid. They probably, all they do is get off on their looks and, do this, that life is easy for them because they're pretty. Oh, they must have money because they're pretty.
Why Art text me?
What'd he say?
He said, why is coochie worth more than dick?
Period.
He said, He said, "Can he ask her?" Hey, they said, "Hey, Art
I thought
said."
he said, "Why is coochie is worth more?"
Art
than
said,
dick,
"Can
said,
he
"Why
ask
is-"
her for money?"
Yeah, that's what we just said.
I don't know. I don't think no. Yeah, in some cases, but no, a dick is not always worth more than coochie. Actually, coochie is why are we even asking why is coochie worth more than dick?
First, I heard
Coochie gives
I
birth.
live,
Yeah,
my
Coochie,
big
nigga.
but
facts.
it's why is coochie.
Big facts.
Why
Okay.
is? Yeah, I'm literally
Okay.
giving life. Like, can you?
It does. Yep, that is true. That is true. Can't even argue with that metric.
I mean, yeah, but no. Yeah, but no.
Man would not be man without woman. And then everybody argues that.
I mean, but yeah, I get it.
argue with
You need
that.
to see.
Eve was created because Adam, Adam, that was his name, was losing his goddamn mind. Just only man on earth. Only man on earth. And if it was other men, just men. Just men. Now, I want all y'all to sit here. This is why I want to post every hating ass man that hates, that like hates women or are misogynistic. So if the world was literally just men, would you be happy?
I think, yeah, people like that, they just need to get around women.
No,
like, you just haven't been around women.
Exactly. You just want to be around dicks all the time? No, like,
There's
y'all
no
love
way.
women. Like, yes, women
The
are...
softness,
like, come on
the
now.
feminine energy, the love and light. Like, niggas be too uptight, too aggressive, too, like...
Everybody loves a soft space or a safe space. And
Thank
for a lot of
you.
men, their woman is their safe space. So, like, you want to walk around being hard and angry and all this all the time. Da, 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 da. Like, but there is a woman in your life that you will always perpetually go to provide you a safe, soft space. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you
you want that, like, niggas want
Gucci
females
is the world
bad, but we'll be like, nah, females, da 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 da. Like,
yeah, what?
You know you love girls. Like, women are the
Even
best
gay
thing in life.
niggas love women.
The best thing
What are
in
you
life.
talking about?
The best thing in life.
Gucci more than it is.
Yes, and always will be.
I could live in a world with just women. Now, I could do that.
I could.
I
would miss
I feel like
men,
a lot of men would lose their
but-
minds if it was just men. I feel like they would lose their minds.
Yeah. But nah, we could lose our minds too, because in a way, penis does keep women sane.
We got dildos.
No.
They're real life.
Yeah, but there's something about a man that just is like sometimes just
They're
a man.
stunts, though.
No, but like a man hug, like the smell, like the pheromone, I don't know. It's just something about a man that I would actually miss.
Real shit.
Just a little bit.
I appreciate y'all checking in with me, and we gonna have some more discussion. Shout out to the homie that gifted me with the Chrysomes first Chrome's piece, and you know that Chrome Hearts roll about to be crazy. So y'all stay tuned for that, and live a little.